Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is time for our week ahead forecast. I'm Michelle Thomas, a medical intuitive energy healer, psychic, and transformational coach with Radiant Living and radiantlivinghlc.com. Welcome to our week ahead forecast. So this week's going to be an interesting one. So I don't know if you guys felt a lot of the energy of that full moon, but as this moon starts to wane, I think that all of the things that we have going on for us this week is very appropriate. So let's get started. So first of all, our energy of the week is autumn. It is release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. Okay, so again, that full moon maybe has brought up some big feelings, right? And maybe you're thinking about ways that you can really start releasing and letting go of those blocks and beliefs that are holding you back from really moving forward, stepping into that leadership role in your life, making good choices. So it's time for you to really get clear and start working on letting that shit go, okay? But also you need to rest, right? When we start working and healing on these types of emotional blocks and beliefs, right? It does take some effort, right? So make sure that you're making time for some really good self-care this week as well. Because again, as you start bringing this stuff up, right, your energy, it may feel a little bit depleted. So making sure that you're spending time really recharging your energy this week is going to be important as well. So what are some obstacles that might be coming up for us this week is Eagle, see things from a higher perspective. So often, right, when we're working on healing a lot of this stuff, we're very emotionally invested, right? Which means that we're almost seeing things from a very myopic view. And so we have blinders on, right? And we're only seeing this amount of the problem or the challenge or whatever's happening. You need to take a step back. You need to see things from a much broader perspective. See how it's been affecting your entire life, not just your current circumstances. So step back, see things from a much broader perspective, take some of the emotion out of what's happening in your life so that you can get clear and start working on making, again, better choices, having a different perspective, asking for some advice from someone who's not so emotionally close to the issue as well can be helpful. So what are some actions that we can take this week? Is Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Drop your shields. Look at that gorgeous card. Okay, so you need to, again, like all of these cards are very related to each other if you haven't gathered that yet. So drop that shield around you, like let go of this protective barrier that you've put up regarding blocking your feelings, blocking your receivership of assistance and help. Let go of any shame, any guilt, any worry, and really let yourself be a little bit vulnerable, right? Because in order to sort of see where you're blocked, you have to get vulnerable. You have to get honest and truthful with yourself. And so drop that shield, drop the guard that you've been carrying around with you to try and keep yourself safe from other people's opinions, other people's, again, not that you should always protect yourself from other people's negative energy, right? But they're just saying it's time for you to be a little bit more vulnerable, to open up that space and stop like putting this wall around yourself to keep yourself safe. Right? That's what they're saying this week. So take that higher perspective, right? But in order to do that, you need to get a little bit more vulnerable and a little bit more honest and truthful with yourself. So Spirit's guidance for us this week is Hermit, retreat and recharge, right? Retreat and recharge, which goes right, bookends right there. So retreat and recharge. It's time for, again, when we start working on all of this stuff, it takes introspection. You need to sort of go in and look in within yourself and see clearly, right? And sometimes you can't do that when you're out and in the cacophony of sort of noise that the society kind of puts upon you. So if you can make time and space to step back, spend some time alone, really focusing on what it is that you need to heal right now so that you can really push past this sort of little wall that you've put up. It's time for you to push past it, get through the fear, heal what needs to be healed, right? But you also need to do some very serious self-care this week as well. And if you need assistance with that, right? I'm a medical intuitive and energy healer. I can help you push through those blocks. I can help heal some of the wounds that you're carrying around with you. You can grab one of my sessions at radiantlivinghlc.com. just click on book an appointment. I have a couple spaces this week if you're interested, but I can help you energetically clear and release all the things that need to be healed right now. So grab that. As well, I'm going to be talking later on this week about the healing fast track that I'm doing with Gina Stroll. It is a 4-week container of massive healing and up leveling. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later this week, but you can always find that information as well at radiantlivinghlc.com/fast track. And you can find all the information there. That program starts at the end of August. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic week ahead. And again, take time to look within and take time for some self-care. I'll see you guys all next week. Have a great one.